What did they do to Star Trek this time? Oh, I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming 2 years ago. I did not know it would be this. Just this. I didn't know it would be this. And I had to bring in some reinforcements and some backups on this one because, oh no, I'm not suffering through this one alone. I am not suffering through looking and talking about this one by myself. Who are you? Why are you here? He doesn't want to see it. He doesn't want to watch it. I think your mic's muted.
Oh, my mic's not muted.
Okay.
It's just I'm just overwhelmed by sadness and grief at the loss of Star Trek.
I'm mad. I want revenge. Since every single plot point has been revenge.
Hi, I'm Rob Robot Shlomo. I'm from Midnight's Edge and Midnight's Edge After Dark.
Oh, I didn't introduce me. I'm Mecha Random 42. I am your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. A huge Star Trek fan. At least I used to be until they started pulling this crap.
And I am shocked and appalled.
I'm not surprised. I knew it'd be bad.
I mean, it's been bad, but this just proves there is no bottom. Seriously, there's just no depths too low that Alex Kurtzman can't sink, and he's already out defending this. But please continue.
No. I was just gonna say we already knew that this was going to be something about lawless teens in space. We already knew Alex Kurtzman has given multiple interviews stating he never got Star Trek. He always thought it was more for grown-ups. It was for adults. Even though I watched Star Trek, I came into Star Trek when I was about 7. I never felt it was too adult for me.
I started watching Star Trek at the age of 4. Seriously.
Yeah, because guess what? Guess what happens to children? They turn into adults. So if you, start treating them as such, start talking to them like, hey, one of these days you're going to be an adult and have to grow up and understand, not necessarily giggity stuff. There's differences between what kids can take and what kids can't. But, life lessons, morals, being decent to each other, solving problems without conflict. Those sort of things are not inherently only grown-up concepts. Those are things that I think are valuable for people to learn at a young age, because when they don't, then they get rewarded for throwing temper tantrums, I think. Which is where we're at in society. Let's be perfectly honest. People are basically rewarded for being perpetual children throwing temper tantrums. And that's what Alex Kurtzman seems to be doing. He seems to be throwing a temper tantrum that Star Wars was more his speed. That's what he wanted. He wanted to turn Star Trek into Star Wars. He said, little kids can't look at Star Trek and see the same thing they do with well, that's because they're kind of different properties. Kids can watch Star Trek. Kids can watch Star Wars. You don't need to make Star Trek into a carbon copy of what? A cross between a Fortnite skin and a High Republic. What that was what I thought. I haven't even pulled it up. You guys don't believe me. Well, you saw the thumbnail. We got this crap. I'll make it bigger than all of us. This is the new Star Trek Prodigy show. This is it. This looks like a cross between every bad licensed thing. It's like Stargate Infinity. Does anyone remember that? Only me?
Well, you got, oh my god, you could just see where everything else. You just see all the characters that were just lifted from other properties. Really,
The Thing, Ram Jamaram, Yaphit. I'm covering a blue version of Yaphit.
Blue Yaphit.
This one in the middle, next to a lightsaber. These two are Star Wars characters, because this one has the stereotypical shaved head on the one side and poofy uppy bit. This one's clearly she's one of those aliens from Mass Effect.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I can't remember the name of... What's her name? She's the blue chick with the tentacle head thing, and then, they're all chicks, because they
Blue chick with tentacle head, I don't know.
I can't remember her name. Oh, you guys are gonna kill me. You'll remember it. What's her name in Mass Effect? Tala?
I don't. I played Mass Effect for a half hour, and I said, that's it, I'm done. You got the troll guy here with bad teeth.
That's Ram Jamaram.
Ram Jamaram 2.1.
Or any orc. Any orc from Warcraft.
Ram Jammerwork. And you got over here on the extreme left, you have Kevin from Final Space, except he has legs.
He's the eyeball monster from Monsters Inc. Isn't
Yeah.
Or cross between. And somebody's like, oh, they love Yaphet from the Orville. They love Norm Macdonald. Let's give him a little gelatinous blob character.
This is the way Alex Kurtz said. They love Yaphet from the Orville. Let's have one just like that. He talks like that.
Why are these two, seriously, this is a Star Wars art form because they've got the lightsaber sort of beam. That's what they use in Star Wars all the time.
Because they can't they can't come up with anything original because he's a cultural locust. Alex Kurtzman is a boil on the ass of the entertainment industry. He really is. And the fact that nobody has lanced that grease pocket yet is astounding.
No, they keep giving him new shows. They keep giving him Clarice. Now we had some casting announcements here. Let me pull that up.
I'm losing.
I replaced you with Alex Kurtzman. I apologize for briefly.
Oh,
for a split second.
I'm losing the will to live looking at this. I really am.
So we have the casting announcement here of who's this guy that he's cast as the Rock dude? Is it the Rock dude?
I don't know who it is.
He was from season 1 of Star Trek. It's right here in Twitter here. Hollywood, California. I understand that fan skepticism regarding the unconventional nature of Star Trek Prodigy aliens. Just remember that the outrageous Okona is also in the show. Signed, executive producer Alex Kurtzman with hugs and kisses. He signs us in office memos. Love Alex Kurtzman because he's 5.
Love Alex Kurtzman.
First off, isn't this character that we're talking about here or this actor that we're talking about, wasn't he in season 1, the one that they say was bad? Why did they keep going back to it if it was so bad? They said they didn't like it.
Because he doesn't get past season 1 of anything. He doesn't. He really doesn't. He just, it's like, why do you think he keeps going back to the cage? It's because that's the first episode listed in a Netflix menu is the cage for Star Trek.
Yeah, and they can't make it past a whole season of Star Trek.
No,
because they don't like it. It's because they don't like it. If you and I watched season 1 of Next Generation, we'd be like, oh, this episode's really good. This episode's really good. And we would be engaged. And these people, they make it 3 episodes in and they get annoyed and bored because these people are more interested in writing feelings in coffee shops for Gilmore Girls and Gossip Girl and whatever other girl show is out there. Which
feelings
is fine
and
if that's... Well, yeah, and that's fine if that's your thing, if that's your thing. Get it out of my Star Trek, please. I want Star Trek for Star Trek. I will watch a chick flick or a chick TV series if I'm in the mood for it. I don't want to see a bunch of crybaby, lawless teens, because that's what it's going to be. They're going to be a bunch of crybabies.
I was angry before, now I'm just sad.
I'm not even angry anymore. I'm not even angry because I know they can't do better. It's like expecting. It's like when you finally realize. It's like when you finally realize that your child is just never going to do any better. So you just give him a little pudding cup and pat him on the head and say, "Yes, that's very true. That's
there you
very
go.
True.
Run
George
along.
Washing Machine is a person that really existed. Sure.
When you don't care, sometimes people will surprise you. When you don't, but my thing is, they're actually trying, and it's this bad. This is the best they can do.
And people
Seriously.
will be mad at us for judging this based on how these characters look. I'm sorry, they don't look like Star Trek characters. Not a single one of them. These are generic sci-fi mobile game characters.
That's the point. That it's not Star Trek. They're not Star Trek characters. They're not traditional Star Trek characters. That's the whole point. I don't care. The only point I see is on your head, okay?
That's the problem, isn't it, though? The problem is they're trying to do something when they can't even get Star Trek right. That was the problem with Lower Decks, is that they try and they try and do a parody of Star Trek without even getting Star Trek right. They know the tropes, they know Spock, they know Data, they know Klingons, they know phasers.
On the new Paramount Plus promo, they said Picard, Star Trek's first truly adult series. I'm like,
that was
really?
more childish than any of them.
It's not adult, and certainly not Star Trek.
It was more childish than any of them because you had this chick throwing temper tantrums every 5 fucking minutes, and they're swearing because it's edgy. Oh, it's violent now because it's edgy. It's still a bunch of crybaby teenagers who think they know everything and get rewarded for mass murder. Gee, just like society is anymore. I'm tired of. You know what? I'm tired of this. This is where the world and Star Trek and all this crap. You guys are wrong. You guys are just wrong. If you're saying one thing and doing the exact opposite, then you are on the wrong side of things. You're on the wrong side of history.
This reminds me of one time I was in a bar and I said, well, try some of this beer. I never heard of it before. I was okay, I'll take a chance on it. And I tasted it and it said, there's something wrong with this beer. And I said, are the tap lines clean? Because sometimes like you get bacteria in the tap lines. I'm like, no, they've just been cleaned this afternoon. Oh, is there's something wrong with the glass is dirty? I mean, no, the glasses are clean. I'm like, what kind of beer is this? Oh, it's apricot wheat ale. I said, oh God, why would you put apricots in beer? Oh, well, these are small breweries and they have to do different things to gain market share. I said, here's an idea. You want to gain market share? Try making beer flavored beer. Get beer flavored beer right, and then you could do all your little like blueberry crunch ale or whatever. That's it. You haven't even gotten Star Trek right. You have no business doing this.
No. This is going to be another little forgotten little one and done series on a net. This is on Nickelodeon, for fuck's sake. This isn't even going to be on anything. I don't even want to watch it. I just want to make fun of it because why? Why? Who cares? This is going to be one of those shows that nobody. It's like Stargate Infinity. Nobody's going to remember it.
The only good thing is it's on a network, so there will be ratings. We can track how poorly it does.
I'm not going to watch it. I don't want to watch it because
we'll just keep.
It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Lower Decks isn't for me even because I hated Rick and Morty.
No. But like I said, the only good thing is we'll be able to see how badly it does, and this will kill the future of Star Trek animation at least. On
and
Nickelodeon.
It's not like I was even like looking forward to. I wasn't going to.
No.
They've already fucked up so many times. They've already given us how many strikes? They gave us 3 seasons of Discovery that keep getting worse and worse and worse. Their constant thing is, it's going to be more optimistic, every fucking season you say it's going to be more like TOS. Stop blowing smoke up people's asses. We know you're lying. We know you can't do any better. You don't want to make Star Trek. You want to make whatever Star Wars-y thing. Why not go kiss Kathleen Kennedy's ass? Oh, she probably wouldn't put up with this shit. She probably wouldn't put up with him.
Oh, but Picard is going to return to that optimism.
I don't care.
And look what happened.
Yeah, and they're saying that again next season.
But Lower Decks is gonna be different this time. It's gonna be different this time.
You can only go back to your abuser so many times before you realize, you know what? All I keep getting is a punch in the face and lies. They just keep punching me in my face and lying and saying, oh, no, it's going to be different. Oh, no, you're just the bad person. You just need to accept it. You're just the toxic one. You're just the one who, and this is basically, they're abusing you by these tactics, by these social media tactics. Gigi Sparkles actually tweeted out something. Should I pull that? I should pull that up from her.
Yeah. This is
TV about gaslighting, and this is what they do if you complain about this on social media. I was wondering yesterday. I was asking him yesterday, why am I getting slammed so much with all of these Star Trek accounts, all these bots? I didn't know this was out because, frankly, I stopped paying attention. But they can't. They can't stop. They can't stop or leave you alone long enough for you to even move on. They want to constantly harm and fight. And I was getting slammed with. They have some of these members of their communities in Star Trek who they're the transgender people who represent Star Trek. Most importantly and specifically, that have not been able to leave me alone after I've blocked them how many times. But let's see, gaslighting. It looks like this. It looks like, now this is what Geeky Sparkles. This is basically, she stated this on social media. You guys know her from Clownfish. What gaslighting looks like. It's a form of abuse and manipulation, concentrating on making someone doubt their reality. This is what they do on social media if you complain about Star Trek, by the way. They deny they said or did something even when you have proof. They accuse you of doing things that you know they themselves have done. They turn others against you to take away your support system. That's what they've been trying to do with the Star Trek fandoms. They try and just divide and get us fighting. Mm-hmm. They tell you that you're crazy. You are never right. You constantly feel like you have to defend reality. Your trust in yourself, intuition erodes. You always feel confused about whether you're on good terms. You are not allowed to have feelings. You find yourself collecting proof of things that happen so you can reassure yourself. How many things do I have to keep proving and retweeting and saying and talking about? Like, how many times have I deleted tweets that these Star Trek people are still bringing up just to what? Discredit my opinion. They are so damn afraid of my opinion that my opinion is going to harm them so much they have to send their marketing people or the people who follow all their marketing people. And I was asking him, what's up with Star Trek? Did something happen with Star Trek? Because I was getting flooded with these people yesterday. And I wasn't even going to talk about this. So thanks for giving me free content for 12 minutes there, you guys, or 16 minutes, Star Trek. Thanks for giving me some free content to riff on. I'm not going to watch your show. I don't care about what your fans say. And if people are just going to comment in my comment section telling me, you're not giving it a shot, I don't care. I've given it how many years of a shot? Do you want me to keep walking into the fist that is slapping me in the face? I'm not going to do it anymore. And if you guys want to keep up your little codependent relationship with a fucking franchise that isn't that good anymore, then you can go right ahead. I'm done.
Yeah. How many times does Wile E. Coyote have to run into the painting of the tunnel? Really, seriously. Really, I mean, seriously.
I'll rip on the live action stuff, but I'm only ripping on it just to riff it, just to make fun of it, just to make it feel bad. I don't care about the shows anymore. I really, really don't. I don't care about the shows. I don't care about the people who make them. I don't care if you like it. If you like it, you're not going to like what I have to say. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we will just be, listen, if you like it, if you like this, fine. I'm not stopping anybody from liking it. If that's what you want to like, fine.
You have no right to tell me anything if I don't, though, because I've stated, I have records. I am not going to be gaslit. I'm not going to be harmed or intimidated or threatened or swarmed because I don't like a TV show. Grow the fuck up, people. Not my reviewers, but they're not even here anymore. They don't watch the videos.
But if you sit there and try to tell me that my opinion is invalid because you're just old and this is not made for you, then you know what? As someone who's liked Star Trek since the age of 4, if this isn't made for me, then what is? Seriously, what is? Because
I think that's it. I think that they really, really want to get people to finally get over their fandoms and franchises by making them so bad that they force you to grow up and take some responsibility and do adult grown-up things.
Well, they bludgeon you into apathy. That's the thing. They're bludgeoning the fandom into apathy. Because once they do that, then they could sell to whoever they want. The normies.
Well, that doesn't matter. I mean, I don't get any benefit from being a Star Trek fan anymore. I don't get any good feelings. I don't get any sense of community or fandom. I don't get any reward for liking Star Trek anymore. I really, really don't. All I'm met with is anytime I complain about something, anytime I don't love something 1000% blindly without any critique or room for improvement, I am all of a sudden the person that they are trying to silence into submission. And you guys are too. You guys have been met with that on social media too. You guys have been met with the Twitterati, the marketing campaigns, the accounts. You've been met with these people. So I can't even recommend anybody checking this stuff out, because if you don't like it, you're going to get hurt. They're going to come after you if you don't like it. The best thing I can say is, you know what? Grow up, find some grown-up hobbies, get a bike, get a stand mixer, learn how to cook, learn traveling, it's time to grow up and get rid of these fandoms of these things, I think. And I'm tuning them out one by one. I'm just turning it off and saying, you know what? I'm a grown-up. I don't need Star Trek anymore. I'm a grown-up. I don't need Star Wars anymore to make me feel better.
I'll gladly watch the hell out of all the old episodes, but I
don't want to anymore. Like, people will say, oh, you should do reviews of the old episodes. Do your top favorite TNG. Yeah, but then I'm reminded of then I see Brent Spiner, and I see, oh, he blocked me on social media when I had the nerve to, in one of his threads that I didn't realize he was in, respond to somebody else saying that yes, yeah, it seems like it was just a little bit cheap for these actors to come back to Picard just for cameos or something that I had said. So and I see the actors, and I see the people getting into the social media beefs. I have more negative memories of Star Trek right now, thanks to social media, thanks to the fandom, thanks to the people who they're trying to cater to.
Well, maybe we'll just all we'll have to go play Valheim. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'll look. Do you want us to play? I might check it out. It might be fun. Anyway, tell us what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you watching this? If you're watching this and actually enjoying it, I hope you do. If you're mad at me for not, you can go fuck yourself. I am NecroVenom42, and I will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye.
Goodbye, Star Trek. Been nice knowing you.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
Whoa, I think I just figured something out, Beavis. This sucks.